Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to another video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Chicago BlackHawks and the Boston Bruins, and wow, I am amazed at what happened in this game. So anyways, without further ado, let's just get right into it. Let's just explain, let me and Leaseman and Sensman, let the three of us explain to you what went on this Game 6 and how it made my night. Let's begin. My, it is a beautiful day in Boston. I hear nothing. I hear no cheering. I just hear and I smell celebration. Not like the smelliness of the previous two that were held here. Which means that I am not scarred for life. Wow, this is amazing. With that being said, let's get right into the recap. In the first period, Chris Kelly would open the scoring for Boston at 7:19 of the first period, assisted by Tyler Seguin and Daniel Paille to make it 1-0 Boston after 1. In the second period, just after Andrew Shaw took an unnecessary roughing penalty, just as that penalty expires, Jonathan Toews gets his third of the playoffs, his second in the Stanley Cup Finals, unassisted to tie the game 1-1 after 2 periods. In the third period, this is where things get a little bit wild and very crazy. In the third period, Milan Lucic gives Boston the lead again at 12:11 in the third period, assisted by David Krejci to give Boston the lead temporarily. And this is where the awesomeness happens. At 18:44 of the third period, Corey Crawford pulled for the extra attacker. Brian Bickle gets his 9th of the playoffs, assisted by Jonathan Toews and Duncan Keith to tie the game at 2. And then at 19:01 of the third period, Dave Bolland gets his 3rd of the playoffs, assisted by Michael Frolik and Johnny Oduya to win the game 3-2 and win the Stanley Cup. Wow, what a game. Like, I just could not believe what I saw in front of my own eyes. I thought Boston was going to win. And like I said in the first video, I'm not a fan of Boston. I was worried that Boston was going to force a Game 7. They were up 2-1. But Chicago wasn't going to give up with those 2 goals in 17 seconds. Like, this is a team that went undefeated for the first half of the regular season and then clinched first place in the Western Conference to beat to beat Minnesota, the Minnesota Wild in 5 games, the Detroit Red Wings in 7 games when they were down 3-1, the Los Angeles Kings, the defending Stanley Cup champions, in 5 games, and in the Stanley Cup Final beating the Boston Bruins in 6 games to clinch the Stanley Cup, their second one in 4 years. I would now like to present this informed presentation to The Voice. The Voice will be heard momentarily. I hope you enjoy. Hey everyone, back again. Welcome back to a video review. This time we're going to be taking a look at Goodbye. Note! I am in the crease. In the back of the right net. Note that representation and presentation is on the right ice. Note that the MVP is to the right player on the right team. And that we have clinched on the opposition as opposed to terrification. You know what? Never mind. Goodbye. Okay, anyways, with that fooling around nonsense out of the way, let's get back to the review table and let me deliver you my final thoughts on Game 6. So yeah, overall, it was a very awesome game to watch. Patrick Kane, honestly, arguably one of the best playmakers in the league. He, was amazing. He won the Conn Smythe, fourth American-born player to do so, joining Brian Leach, Tim Thomas, and Jonathan Quick for American-born players winning the Conn Smythe, and Jonathan Toews giving the cup to the veteran players to start off the parade on the ice after the game to Michael Handzus, Jamal Mayers, Michael Roosevelt. That really meant a lot to the veterans because they really have worked so hard throughout their long careers to get there, and finally, they get a chance to win the Stanley Cup and hoist it over their heads. So yeah, overall, I was really happy with how the outcome of the game turned out, and I imagine a lot of the Chicago Blackhawks fans were really excited with how it turned out as well. So anyways, that is my video review of Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Final between the Chicago Blackhawks and the Boston Bruins, as well as my little review of the finals in general. I will see you all very soon. I will be back as soon as possible in the next video. And yes, so take care, see you soon. Have a good day, and I will catch you all later. Oh, and before I go, there is a little bit of unfinished business that myself, Sensman, and Leaseman need to take care of, shall we say. By the power that will guide us to the future, by the power of all 7 Canadian NHL teams, by the power of the Toronto Maple Leafs, I, Leaseman, Sensman, and Optimus Prime 2471, let the world be known to you, Boston Bruins, and fans of the Bruins in general. We have Bernie Mac. We have Optimus Prime. What you don't have is the power to beat us, the power to beat the Chicago Blackhawks, and the power to beat us in general. So, as a little farewell to this Stanley Cup Finals, I will now say goodbye to the enemies of the past and those that I will ally with in the future. So don't worry. I have avenged myself. We all have avenged ourselves. And as a little bit of payback to you for eliminating me in the first round of the playoffs, here is a friendly reminder. And that goes to show that you can't underestimate any team in the playoffs. So take care, everyone. See you soon. Have a great day, and I'll catch you all later. Bye-bye.